Hey everybody. Well, I've got another chainsaw here for y'all. A 1958 Homelite barn find. It's actually not really, it wasn't a barn, but not really much of a barn find. I have a friend, and he knew an older guy who wanted to trade off a couple of my boat mowers, my Elgin boat engines that I just did not have time for. And he had this in his barn for I don't know how long, and wanted to know if I wanted to trade them. And so I said sure. I traveled 40 minutes north to Remington, Indiana to go get it, and I know those boat engines are going to be in good hands because he has a huge collection of vintage old boat engines. So that's where they're at. In exchange, I got this, and as you see, it is exactly as I've got. I do have 2 bars for it. What it looks to be a Homelite exclusive bow bar called the Clearing Bar, and it's a smaller, more teardrop shaped bow bar. And then I have an original hard nose for it. They're both in 1/2-inch pitch. I've got chains for them, but this is a 1/2-inch pitch sprocket, and it looks to be in pretty good shape here. Sorry, I'm not doing good with the camera tonight, I guess. But it rotates freely, and these came available in a couple of different options of gearing. There was a 2-to-1 and then a 3.57 or something ratio. I haven't counted which one this one is yet. On-off switch. The oiler does work. I found that out in my vehicle. It works real good, so no need to even try that. But what we're going to try to do here is see if it has ignition on her. A lot of different little switches and stuff here. I'm not sure what they do. I mean, got an on and off. I'm not sure if that was retrofitted into it or what, versus what this one's for. So, oh, that's right. That's a locking mechanism for starting. That's a lock, I guess. Yeah, they intertwine. So, oiler, manual oiler, 82cc engine. And these weigh, from what I read, 23 pounds is the power head. Aluminum engine, chrome lined bore, magnesium case on the outside. Oh, yes, and the model, of course. This is a 721 model. Made them for 1 year, this one at least. This is not the original bucking spike. They were bronze, I was told, and this is some homemade aluminum one, which was fine with me, you know. It'll work for the moment. Maybe I'll get an original for it. But this is my first 50s era saw and my first gear drive saw. So, and I'm a McCulloch guy, but this Homelite, well, it's going to have a nice little special place too. So, I've got a few chains for their outside soaking and chain oil and everything. They're pretty rusty, but finding 1/2-inch is not something I find every day. So, I may try to find a way, if anybody knows how to convert this to like a 3/8 chain or maybe a 404, that would be pretty good too. So, let's take a look inside here. Let's see if there's... Got my drills light, I guess. A little grungy in there. Some rust. I really can't see too well. I need better lighting. Yeah, a little grungy in there. See if any of it's liquid. Nope, so it's just dried rust. It's crusted on the bottom, but carburetor. They're either a Tolston, I can't really pronounce it, or a brown carb, one or the other. I haven't really looked into identifying yet. No, it says on the bottom Tolston. I'll have to look into that a little bit later. Like I said, once again, I'm a terrible cameraman. Sorry, I'm gonna try to improve, get a better setup. It's cold outside. It decided it wanted to drop into the 30s again here in Indiana from the nice 60s I had last week and to be able to work outside. So what we're going to try to do is see if it has ignition. Get to the spark plug here. I'm not left-handed, so sorry if we see anything bad. I know I'm working over a register vent, probably a big no-no. Of course, me shooting in 1080, 60 frames per second, I'm only allowed 10 minutes at a time from what my phone really wants, so at least what the timer shows, so very limited. I assume these are 2 screws to access it. I don't know, but I know the spark plug's up here, so. There we go. Looks like a fairly new plug. And they say on the tag and everything what champion plug to use, so good. I like recommendations. How about you guys? Yeah, RJ6C. I guess that's it. So, I wonder if I doubt this wrench will fit over. Yeah. Severe doubts. Let it be realized. Hopefully I have the size in here. Get the old Craftsman tool set out. Here. Oh, she's a big boy. Oh no, it's loose already. Huh, okay. Well, positives. Well, focus camera. Fine. Be that way. There we go. Well, looks like a newer plug that has been ran. So, there is some hope. And it had really good compression, but I don't know if that's just from a lack of oil or... No, much easier now. So, we're going to see if we do have any ignition from this. And if so, then it'll be a little bit better on us. Let's see, there's an on and off switch up here. We'll flip it on and see what we get here. I'm looking at it through the camera with just like you guys are. I don't see anything, but I'm not sure if on and off, you know, if that's really true, because it was on the on position when I got it, and I just don't see somebody. Okay, nothing that way, so we will flip it to the other and see if that does it. No ignition. Ooh. Recoil grabs when it wants to. So I don't think we have any ignition. I don't know why she was parked. Yeah, this definitely have to play with the ignition. Just the recoil on this, it is pretty much not grabby. I'll have to get lubricant on it. So, see if that did. Yep, that did. Okay. Nope, no ignition. So we're gonna have to source a set of points and condensers, maybe clean them off and go from there. I'm not going to hold on to that to think that it's going to have something shoot at me. Been there, done that. So, no ignition, that's fine. I can work with that because there's some guys on Facebook that say they have new old stock parts for this. I'll see if one of them has an ignition system to be able to get going. I couldn't get lucky enough that this had ignition. I've been lucky before on it, but it looks like that's could be one of the reasons why this was parked, is because of ignition issues. But I'll have to tear into the side there and dig a little deeper, clean this thing off, because it is a pretty bad mess. So I'll probably try to clean it off tonight or something. But that's the new project right now. At least the new chainsaw project. So, we'll dig into that later. Or maybe tonight, I don't know. So, alright. Yeah, it's blinking at me I'm getting close on time. It's 10 minutes here. So, alright. Well, that's all I got for right now. Hopefully I'll have more updates here shortly on it and how to take rust off a bar. There's a few different ways, but I'll hit the camera there. So, alright. Well, thanks for watching. And like I say, any comments, anything you got to say, put them down there.